especially if you're lucky enough to have some relatives and ride or dies around you that really love you, then you got everything you need to be successful. So let me share something with you about how simple it is sometimes for people to come up with these revolutionary, powerful business ideas. And this is one that I put together about bottled water. A lot of people don't know where bottled water came from and Perrier and all that stuff. So check this out. So I'm gonna play this now. Let me know if you can hear. Give me a yes in the comments if you can hear this. Okay, here it goes.
1970s, people laughed at the idea of paying for water. It was absurd until one man changed everything. Perrier's U.S. executive, Bruce Nevins, saw an opportunity. Make water feel luxurious, not ordinary. He turned natural spring water into a symbol of class. Green glass bottles, French labels, and elite advertising. The ads sold not hydration, but sophistication. Models sipped Perrier beside convertibles and city skylines. Soon bottled water wasn't strange, it was status. Restaurants replaced tap water with imported glass. By the 80s, Coca-Cola and Pepsi saw the profits and bottled their own pure water. Marketers began selling not water, but the illusion of purity and control in a polluted world. By 2000, bottled water outsold soda. The world had been reprogrammed to trust labels over taps. But the price wasn't just money. Plastic waste-filled oceans and tap water lost its reputation. From a free resource to a billion-dollar brand, bottled water proved one truth: perception is more powerful than need. In the
Okay, so basically what that is, did y'all able to hear that? Okay, let me know if you were able to hear that. Okay, what I just put on the screen. I want to make sure. Okay, yeah, yeah. So that was kind of cool because it kind of speaks to the fact that it's not always just what you're selling, it's how you sell it, and understanding that most spending, most investing, most of everything is psychological. So it really makes me think about. I really enjoyed studying like financial psychology in grad school because so much of what you see, so much of what people respond to is very psychological. And one of the reasons that it's important for Black people to understand these things is because we tend to be the target of lots of psychological manipulation. There are lots of people who take advantage of your perceived disadvantaged status, where your goal is to fit in and to be accepted and to be liked, and which is a tremendously horrible weakness, by the way. The need to be liked is really a huge liability because you're going to spend money trying to be liked. You're going to spend money trying to get into certain clubs, trying to get people to see you a certain way. And that's why I say stop worrying about what people think about you because that's really not gonna benefit you. And so anyway, with this bottled water thing, the Perrier guy basically was like, okay, so people want to be seen as sophisticated and cultured and all this stuff. So let's just sell them some overpriced water and they carry around a little bottle and they feel all dainty and feel like, look at me, I'm drinking my Perrier. Right? I'm not drinking water, I'm drinking Perrier. Right? And that's all a marketing plan, right? That's real, and you see that happen all the time. Right. So in fact, one time I got invited to one of those fancy parties. I told you one of my friends is was the former CEO of the Air Jordan brand, Larry Miller. He's a great guy. And Larry's a genius. Larry took the Air Jordan brand from 3 or 400 million up to billions and billions of dollars. He resurrected that brand by himself. He's a great man and just a good brother in general. So anyway, he invited me and Alicia to one of those fancy parties at the NBA All-Star game. And it was really cool. We were walking around and we saw all these famous people and we were and they had these little restaurants. You could sit down and just like they wouldn't give you like a whole meal, but they would give you like a little plate with their food. And so we were just picking out on all the food.